Hey Sag, welcome to Tower and Heal. Lisa here. Let's get started. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Sag Collective need to know for the first half of August? Thank you so much. What do they need to know? Ask body. Wow, you know what's crazy? While I was meditating on your energy, my stomach was just cramping up. And I thought it was just me. I wasn't sure if this had to do with the Sag energy or not, but here we are with Ask Body. All right, so some of you guys, you might have there might be some digestive issues going on, something like that. It might be surrounding your solar plexus. It's something, whatever. Everybody may or may not have something different going on with their body. All right, but there's a need for you to pay attention to your body, pay attention to what you're putting in your body, maybe exercise more. All right, with the Sag energy is definitely about being physical, right? But there's something like your body's trying to tell you something. All right, by the way, it's responding. Whether you're feeling more energy, then figure out why that's happening, which is a good thing. If you're feeling a lack of energy, then pay attention to what you're eating, so on and so forth, all right? That's a part of your soul work. It's something that you might be ignoring on a soul level, and now it's coming out on your body, all right? All right, we don't want that. We don't want no physical manifestations or nothing, all right? So just pay attention to that. All right, what's going on? What's going on with the Sag energy for the first half of August? You have the Page of Swords coming out in reverse here. A new mentality that you need to step into, a stronger one, a more confident one. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, the last reading was talking about retrieving your energy so that you can level up. Some of you guys were giving too much of your energy away to other people. Some of you guys were giving it away by social media, so on and so forth. All right, there's a new mentality that needs to be had. For some of you guys, this might be skill building. This could be you needing to master a skill that you've started working on. All right. Now we have the Tower card coming out. In reverse, okay. That's going to be triggered by your strength. You retrieving your energy, you taking your energy back and stepping into a new cycle, new mentality from a new place of power is going to cause a tower moment. It's going to be a domino effect in everything in your life. Pretty much, your energy is going to level up and everybody's going to have to adjust. All right, what else is going on? There we go. Anything that you were on a fence about with the Two of Coins. Anything that you were on a fence about, it's like, okay, I'm wiping that out. I know about this. I know how I feel about that. I know what I feel about that person and that job and that career path. You know, it's no longer juggling because you're in a new vantage point. You're coming from a different vantage point. And that's going to propel you into that knowingness of what you want. It's propelling you into a brand new cycle. Okay, an upgraded way of being with the World card here. You do have the Queen of Swords coming through. In reverse. I feel like what's tripping you up is the fact that, because you're going to have the clarity about what you need to cut out, but it might be hard to do. It might be hard to cut certain things out. That's understandable. Some of you guys might be really nervous about doing so. What would people say? Yeah, but the people that you're trying to cut out are people who don't cooperate with you at all. We have the Devil card coming out in reverse here, along with the Three of Coins coming out in reverse. It's people, what you're being led to drop are toxic for you. They have a toxic effect on you. But for some reason, someone is afraid to actually let it go anyway. All right? Somebody was in this pit area. They were in this dark time. And now it's time to let it go. By letting go of the people attached to that dark time. Or who caused the dark time. I don't know. It seems like there's a group of people. Okay. This might be going back to the pack energy. All right. The pack energy versus your new pack or your new soul tribe. Your squad. Some of you, okay, when you guys step into this new thing, this new way of looking at things, you're going to start looking at people differently, all right? You're going to realize whose energy is actually holding you back, all right? That's going to be a moment. Who's blocking your happiness, whether it's intentional or unintentional. That's going to be a Tower moment because you're going to see things differently, and then you're going to have to make a choice to cut them out. So you might, from this new place of strength, you might be at a job and look at it like, wow, this is a waste of my time. Okay, which could be jarring. If you're in a relationship, then you'll look at this person like, wait, you never made me happy anyway. I'm out. You know, and that can be that realization, being in something for a while and then realizing that it was always toxic. That can be jarring. So that's where some of you guys might get tripped up at. Everyone will be in a different part of the story, but you're seeing from this place of strength. Because you weren't in a place of strength, you were probably in a place of codependency or something like that. So with that, you created codependent relationships. Now, when you get out of that codependency, and now you're coming from a place of strength, now you have new standards about what type of people you want around you and what type of experiences you want around you, and that's going to make you drop a lot of people. Clean house. Okay. But it's not people, it's people that it makes sense. It makes sense to do. It's not like, it's not for no reason. I'm sorry, I felt like a weird sensation. Yeah, you guys might be feeling all types of, your body might just be calling out in all types of ways. In a cycle. Maybe ears ringing. Maybe headaches. That could be it can be a symptom of like ascension or integrating. You know, it does seem like there might be an ascension here for some of you guys. So with that, you might feel the body, you know, shifting and adjusting to the energy. So keep that in mind. All right, what's the blockage? Yeah, you're not going to feel regret. Once you drop this burden, you're not going to feel the regret, all right? With the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups in reverse, it's time to drop the burden. It's not people, I mean, the people that you have to drop, that you're going to be led to drop, it's like you'll just start fading out and it's fine. Like new and improved ones will come in. Whether it's just a relationship or it's multiple people, whether it's a job, whether it's family, whatever the case is for you, all right? You might be holding on to this one cup, this one opportunity, because that's the only opportunity you can see right now, even though this person or these people may be toxic, and you don't want to be left alone in hermit mode, all right? So that's a blockage. But you have to trust and believe that once you do get past that hump of feeling alone, blah, 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 and you drop that burden, you're not going to feel regret. All right. What you're failing to see is the level of unhappiness that you currently have. All right. So, if it's like, if you're used to eating, you know that if you eat cheese, you know if you're lactose intolerant and you eat cheese and ice cream and all that, you're just going to keep getting like bloated and cramped up and all that. But you keep eating it anyway because you don't know of the alternatives, right? So you deal with the pain of being bloated and, you know, all the disgusting things that come with that, not knowing that you can have an alternative that can avoid that. Okay? That's what's happening here. You're holding on to a painful, dysfunctional, or toxic energy, or multiple energies, not realizing that there are alternatives that are less painful. But because this is because you really like ice cream and you really don't want to give up ice cream. In this case, it might be love. You really want love and you really don't want to feel alone. So much so that you'll hold on to this one crappy opportunity. Or you really love security, so you're really going to hold on to this crappy job. You know, however it works out for you, you're not realizing the alternatives that are right there on the other side of making this bold decision. So with the ice cream, you made yourself feel like, oh, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with like having these cramps. I'm fine with my stomach hurting. You know, when it's like, no, you're really not happy with the Sun card. You're really not happy, but you're convincing yourself because you don't see another way. That's the new perspective that needs to come out with the Page of Swords. All right. Some of you guys, you might not feel strong enough to move on. You might not feel strong enough to leave a relationship. You might not feel strong enough to do things on your own. All right. So you're dealing with whatever it is that you have to deal with to enable that codependency, whatever that is. All right. That's the new perspective that needs to come about. One that's of strength. And it opens up Ace of Cups. Some of you guys, a new opportunity has opened up, and it's forced you to overthink. It forced you to think about what you're currently eating. So back to the ice cream metaphor. So if somebody gives you a new brand of like a non-dairy ice cream, or you discover Froyo, something like that, and now it's making you think like, shit, well, I could have enjoyed the joys of ice cream without the cramps, or, you know, and it's like, it's making you think like, why was I dealing with this, you know? Some of you guys, you're going to experience a new opportunity. A new window of opportunity is going to open up, and it's going to show you how unhappy you are where you are currently, all right? And it's going to show you what the results can be. Like, you can have what you want. Well, that's awesome. All right, what's the advice? Where are we at, 13? Yeah. Ooh, this is fast healing. Whoa. So, all right. It's like, this is a storyline. Not happy, but dealing, right? And then switching your perspective and realizing how unhappy you are. Realizing that there's a new way of doing things. There are alternatives here. And then it's like, oh, wait, so what the fuck? What am I doing here? Oh, I could do that instead? I'm out. And then you wait for your ships to come in. You go for the results that you actually want. All right? This is like a fast track to major healing. Fast track to your manifestations. All right? That's amazing. I love it. I want to look more into this Ace of Cups. Oh, what's that? Oh, Magician. Yeah, some of you guys are going to, it'll be different how it happens, but some of you guys are going to step into magician mode, and it could be a intuitive hit that happens. It could be a chance meeting where you realize like, oh, I can get better. You know, things like that. All right, something like that's going to happen, and it's going to be like, oh, I don't have to do this anymore. All right, bet. And moving on. That's amazing. So you realize you're not happy, and then something comes through to show you what happiness can look like, and you're like, oh, well, bye. I'm dropping that. Why am I still dealing with this? Okay. That's amazing. All right, cool. All right, let's see what the animal spirit is. I love it. What's the animal spirit for Sag for the first half of August? Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Yeah, it's going to trigger a brand new cycle, all right, an upgrade. Once you realize someone might come through and show you what an upgrade looks like. Then you're like, oh, okay, then I don't have to deal with this anymore. All right, cool. Or like a new position will come along that's going to pay you more money. And you're like, oh, I don't have to work for these breadcrumbs anymore. All right, bet, I'm out, you know. It's like knowing what you deserve, knowing what's possible. It's going to trigger you into magician mode. It's amazing. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Okay. So you might want to move quicker. Like once you have this epiphany and you realize how unhappy you are in a specific situation, and then you realize what your alternative can be, you might want to just move really quickly, you know. So there's a need to be mindful of that. Yeah, there's a need to be mindful of that. You might want to be impulsive, like, oh, I'm traveling right now, or, you know, oh, I'm quitting my job right now then, you know, things like that. So there's a need for you to be patient when that happens. Like, hold that energy of excitement, hold that energy of the new beginning, hold the energy of knowing what you deserve, but be patient. Okay, let's pull one more. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Okay, once again, you're walking right into your manifestation. It's going to take a bit, but you're walking right into it. Fox spirit, think on your feet. Yeah, so back to the energy of you dealing with people or an environment or a job where it's not the best energy. This usually kind of comes out when you're dealing with like some clever type of energy, and you have to be clever right along with them. All right. So let's say if you're married to someone and you realize, oh, I don't have to settle, and you feel what a real love could be. You might want to just drop and get a divorce quickly, when that's not how it happens, right? You got to go through the whole proceedings, right? It's something like that that's going to happen there, and you have to be kind of clever with how you move. Like if you want to leave a job, you don't have to announce it and say, you don't have to announce it. Just stay in the job knowing that you're going to leave. All right. While you're at the job, you know, look up, you know, other positions in your lunch break, you know, whatever it is. It's something about being clever here as you're transitioning into the new. All right. All right, great. I'm going to pull from the Rebel deck and then we're out of here. It's not the most PC deck in the world, but it's fun. All right. What's the hardcore advice for Sag? Okay. I never saw this card. So we have get over yourself, pull your ish together, help people, give back, do good ish for humanity. Some of you guys might have been too in your head, maybe a little self-centered. I don't know. See, I don't know where that's coming from now. Now this feels like a totally different reading. I wasn't asking for that. Give me a card that clarifies. Oh, okay. Stop obsessing. You're not the center of the universe. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with that. Okay, some of you guys, you might be dealing with, you might be internalizing the pain that you're feeling. Yeah, you're giving too many F's. Give 0. Some of you guys, you're dealing with certain types of people or certain environments that aren't healthy, right? But you're internalizing it and kind of making it about yourself. All right. Not realizing that you have the power to create. Some of you guys, you might find yourself spiraling and not eating properly, you know, things like that, and now your body's all messed up because of it. All right? No. We have don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some alone time, and you know why. You know you have to retrieve your energy from this environment. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't F it up. All right. Some of you guys might be triggered. This might be a challenge. Okay? As you're retrieving your energy, some of you guys might be triggered to sabotage your own progress because it's a slow process. Once you have the realization that you can have better, and then realizing the process that you have to get through to get there, some of you guys might, it can send you into a spiral. I'm just going to put that out there. That's for some of you guys. Just be patient. Like I said, some of you guys might want to get impulsive and start doing things impulsively, acting out, or whatever the case is. Please be patient. Just stay to yourself, all right? Retrieve your energy. Protect your energy. Take your energy back as much as you can, all right? Help others. If you find yourself spiraling into a woe is me situation, find a way to help others. That's such a great way to pull yourself out of your own situation. This reading had such great energy, but I feel like underlying it, I mean, this is a challenge. It can go either way. The realization of the unhappiness, the realization of the unhappy situation, it might send a spiral, or it just might send some people into impulsive behaviors. So just be mindful. Be careful out here, all right? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. That's Tarot and Heal. Also, if you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. Also, I do personal... Wait, what? I just said that. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. And that is about it. Thank you so much. Stay grounded, all right? Listen to your body. Your body's trying to talk to you. All right. Until we meet again. Peace.